Howdy, I'm Grimith. Welcome to a new Let's Get On With adventure.
THQ.
I'm gonna need you to display. Thank you. This is Red Faction. This is a 3-hour request by Blade Skull as part of the Rewarding Rewarders opportunity I offered back in 2013. This is a blind playthrough. I know almost nothing about this game. I know very little about the Red Faction franchise. Shooter. We've got some action elements. We got some stealth elements, it looks like. I don't know, I've just done the training level for sound balancing purposes. This game was also very aggravating for me to record in a satisfactory way. I tried years ago without success, but while trying to get another game to work for the channel, I had an epiphany and used dgVoodoo 2, which I've used for Might and Magic 7. And it works well enough, or so it should, as far as you'll be able to tell on your screens. At this beautiful 4x3 block resolution, I ain't got no problems with it, but I gotta capture this in 16:9 for the YouTube overlords, or otherwise the processing will nuke this. I appreciate the key binding here. Use was by default the Enter key instead of E, and I may also end up making use out of individual bindings for weapons. I need to get adjusted to how weapon switching occurs in this game. I think that's all I need to say. We'll just hop straight into training. You'll see whether you like this game or not.
Okay, Parker, this is the training phase of your Red Faction probationary period. If you survive, you'll be ready to help lead the minor rebellion against Ultar when the time comes.
Looking forward to it. I think.
Some doors open as you approach.
Ta-da!
Others, like this airlock door, require you to press a button to open.
Oh yeah, and I adjusted
If the button
crouch.
doesn't work, the door's locked. You'll have to find the access card or control to unlock it.
Crouch is now on left control instead of C. Crouch is also a thing you hold down instead of toggle. And there didn't appear to be an option to change that in the options.
Keep an eye on your suit's gauges, which are in the upper left corner of your HUD. The outer ring is your suit's integrity. If it gets to 0, you suffer damage when you're outside.
Close. Thank you.
The inner ring is your health. When it gets to 0, you're dead.
Tell your friends Ultar is the place to work. And this back here said, horseplay means death.
Practice climbing on the fence, girders, and ladder in your envirosuit.
One thing that messes with me in this game that I'll have to get used to is utilizing jump and crouch for climbing up and down instead of utilizing forward and backward. Using forward can get you to climb up something in a sort of janky way, but backward just flings you right off the surface. Can lead to some moments I found entertaining during my sound testing.
When you're done,
By hopping
climb up
between the
ladder and go
fence
through the door.
and ladder. Find it, I don't know, amusing and potentially useful, and also potentially fucking with my head. Hop back off that and grab the fence while I'm not even facing it. Let's move on.
Get used to that sound. You'll hear alarms a lot once we strike back at Ultar.
High risk, high pay, high adventure.
Step into the security control room to learn how to use a monitor.
So, I don't know how different these monitor kiosks are gonna look throughout the course of the game. This basically just gives a look of the training level we've seen thus far. And it looks like... I wasn't as sure whether I had to look at the monitor or just basically just had to be facing this entire panel. But Christmas has been saved. Moving along.
Pretend the barrels are guards and take them out with this turret.
Ammo counter up there in the top right corner. Barrels on this turret does not appear to overheat, which is delightful.
Nothing Nothing more to shoot here, Parker. Keep moving.
Will
There's
do.
a medic in the room to your right. Medics are sworn to heal anyone. Go to the medic, and he'll bandage your wounds.
Okay.
Nasty wound you have there.
It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it. Good.
Just be happy you're not hurt. You don't need my help. Move on, I have wounded to attend to. Just be happy you're not hurt.
I didn't mess with this guy during my sound
Move
testing.
on, I have wounded to attend to.
Alright.
If you ever need to hide a body, pick it up, carry it somewhere out of the way, and dump it.
This is one of the reasons why I assume there's going to be some stealth, or stealth-like substances. Moving bodies. Note that I move slower, unless I jump. If I jump, I soar. I even throw bodies while I'm in the air.
If you've been injured or your suit's been damaged, check containers, medical cabinets, and lockers for med packs and suit repair kits.
Part of my windowing process causes my mouse to flicker. I've disabled cursor view for the recordings, but you should still be able to see, like, the game's mouse. I hope that'll be good enough, and we don't have any further problems in this series.
Looks like this door is broken. Crouch to get underneath it.
Like so. Game wants you to practice jumping and wading through the water if you fuck up the jump.
Ask nicely, and the miner will open the door for you.
Do not tap on glass.
Go right on through, Parker.
Sure. We just set right on down. How's it going? Come here often? Anyone come here often? What's up with the glass? See ya.
Like the sub? We stole it from Altar. Climb in and take it for a ride, in case you have to drive a vehicle after we launch the revolt.
Great. Show off some of the mechanics of this. Launch a torpedo straight in front of my face. That hurt me a little bit. Not that much.
Fire some torpedoes to get a feel for it.
Sub's pretty easy to control. I dig it. Ultor made some good stuff. Or, well, whoever made this. But Ultor ended up having it.
Climb out of the sub and go up the stairs.
Oh. Do. Hello,
Open
mosquito.
the gun cabinet
Yes, I know
and
it's
grab
spring.
the pistol and sniper rifle. The gauge in the upper right of your HUD shows how much ammo you have left.
I'll resolve you in a moment. Note that I can't look down the sights of this gun. Pressing right mouse button as we put on the silencer. Our sniper rifle obviously has a scope.
Sometimes it pays to be inconspicuous. Holstering your weapon will help you blend in, since guns make people jumpy.
Another reason I figure there will be stealth or stealth-like substances. Holstering weapons.
Take some target practice here. Be sure to destroy all the bottles.
Sure. Whoop. Super zoomed in scope doesn't really help for this situation. I can't believe I missed that. Oh my goodness. I blame the mouse sensitivity. I bumped it up. I'm going to promptly knock this just down like that much, and that'll make me feel better about my life. Yeah.
Nothing more to shoot here, Parker. Keep moving. Open up your message log and scroll through the messages I've sent you.
Can't use mouse wheel to go through these. Ta-da!
This log automatically records messages that you receive. reinforced glass is unbreakable. Go ahead, shoot it.
Try optimum glass right there. Can't do a damn thing with it.
Normal glass can be shattered by weapon fire, allowing you into the room beyond. Use these to blow a hole in the wall at the X.
So something I noticed in my tutorial when I was doing sound testing. Destructible terrain. I dig it. Doesn't really seem like you can blow open doors. Like, this rocket launcher's not a GEP gun from Deus Ex. Not my lockpick. Which is a pity. Here are the remote charges at work. You can only lob one of these at a time by the looks of things. Left or right mouse button does the same thing. Left or right mouse button with the rocket launcher. Alternate fire, RMB, is I hold and then when I release it fires. And then primary fires click to fire. Also, we certainly did a number on that reinforced glass. But still, the frame exists. Technology, everyone. Amazing. You can go in these nooks, too, that you blow open. I like that.
Congratulations. You've passed the Red Faction training session.
Thank you. I think falling debris hurt me.
Mars. I always thought of it as a romantic place, a planet of mystery and adventure. Came here 6 months ago thinking it would be an escape from Earth. I wanted some time to think, to figure out what to do with my life. A year in the Altor mine sounded like a great way to straighten myself out. Man, was I a fool. Life in the mines is hell. I haven't had a minute to myself since I got here. You're jammed 8 to a room, time-sharing your bunks. Conditions are barely livable, and the guards are everywhere. Altor doesn't care if we live or die. We're at the breaking point. And then there's the plague killing off miners left and right. When the guy next to you dies before your eyes and your turn could come any minute, it freaks you out. No one knows what causes it or how to cure it. Or at least the miners don't know. Someone named Eos is putting up pamphlets in the barracks, claiming that Ultor is responsible for the plague. The pamphlets urge miners to be ready to revolt against Ultor. A lot of miners are muttering, but nothing's come of it yet. As bad as things are in the barracks, they're brutal down in the mines. You spend 10 hours drenched in your own sweat in the Enviro suit, grinding away at rock walls. The guards make sure you work the whole shift. They enjoy their work way too much. You get out of the driller after your shift's over and all you've done is dig yourself in a little deeper. Don't know how long I can keep doing this.
Second work shift has ended. Miners return to barracks.
That was my first time watching that cutscene in its entirety. And from this point, I've got no idea what happens next. I don't know how intricate or complex the game is. So, the following videos in this series, for however long I choose to do it after the 3-hour mark, is gonna be me exploring and investigating. So if you want to come along for that ride and potentially gnash your teeth if you do know what's going on, then by all means. Otherwise, save yourself. Perhaps like this protagonist is trying to do. I'll talk to you later. Take it easy.